Clements from Cloud here. Today's video, I just want to talk to you about how RingsTrue could be used to monitor data accuracy across your teams, particularly a team that's responsible for capturing new customer information or prospective customer information in the form of leads. It's obviously vitally important that when that new record is created within your database, within your Salesforce environment, that the telephone number that's been stored for the customer is accurate so that you can contact them. We'll take a quick look in a test environment, show you how RingsTrue labels each record with its current status, and then how you can use that data in a standard Salesforce report and dashboard to gauge overall who is entering the most new lead data into your system, but also who's your most accurate data entry person. Here we're looking at an environment with open leads that are set up. Now RingsTrue has a number of statuses that it will label each record with. You could either have no entered telephone numbers on the record at all. You could have some of the telephone numbers on the record that have been checked and are verified, but there are others on the same record that are not. That would give you a partially verified status. And if every telephone number that's been entered onto a record, such as the home phone, the fax line, the mobile phone, if all of those records are valid, then you would get an all numbers verified status against that individual record. So let's have a look at Hugh. Hugh at the moment has no telephone number record on there at all, which would mean that if that lead was passed to an outbound sales executive, it would be difficult or impossible to actually contact you in the first place. So we'll go through and we'll put through a number on his record. If I come into here and edit this record, I'll come down to details. The current status is exclamation mark of no entered telephone number. If I paste in a telephone number that I prepared earlier, which is the Salesforce Denmark office telephone number, I'm going to paste it in with the +45, which is the country code at the start. And this is important, particularly if your company uses a computer telephony integration provider into Salesforce. If your outbound sales teams are using any sort of click to dial, a lot of those systems like the telephone number to be in this format, with the +45 and the full telephone number afterwards. It's known as E.164 as an international format. I'll save the record now, and using RingsTrue as an instant validation function, I will check whether that telephone number is accurate and in service or not using our telecommunication partner. It's come back and it is valid, and it's changed the status to all numbers verified. So now if we went back and looked at that same table again, all open leads, Hugh Darcy would now show with his updated status. So that's the instant individual real-time checking function. RingsTrue can also be scheduled by an administrator at your company to run as often as you like, daily, weekly, monthly, to check all of the telephone numbers in the background to update this table. Now that we have the leads updated and we have their RingsTrue status, we can create a dashboard to show us who's entering the most leads and who's entering the most accurate leads. Let's have a look. So in this table that comes up, I have it grouped by who is the lead owner and what their current RingsTrue phone status is. Now we have a few examples here. Abby Ellis has 4 leads open and against her name, Faye Adams has 2, John Davis has 2, and Prakar Kumar has 1. But looking at it a slightly different way, if we look at Abby's 4 records, 2 of them have all of the telephone numbers verified on them. One of them has the telephone number partially verified on them, and one of them has no entered telephone numbers on it at all. So this looks pretty good to me. This would be around 75% data accuracy, maybe slightly low depending on how many of those telephone numbers are not accurately entered on this one individual record. But Faye Adams has 1 record entered which has some of the telephone numbers verified, and 1 record with no telephone number at all. So she's actually operating on a 50% data accuracy perspective. John Davis has 2 leads in the system, but neither of them have any telephone numbers on them at all. So you're looking at 100% data inaccuracy. What you could do in this instance is set up a workflow to maybe prompt John. If the RingsTrue status was no entered numbers, you could send that lead record back for John to revisit that record and potentially add a telephone number in if he could find it. And finally, Prakar, even though he has the lowest number of leads in the system, the 1 lead that he does have in there is 100% accurate. All of the telephone number fields that have been entered on that record are valid. So it's pretty good going. I hope this is some food for thought about how RingsTrue could help increase the accuracy of your teams and capturing new customer information. If you'd like more information, please visit our website or contact us. Thank you for watching our video.